So my name is Eleni Petrow. I work with Global Green, and I'm lucky enough to also be working with Liberty Hill and Bureau Happold and the Chief Sustainability Office for LA County to be developing the sustainability plan. Unfortunately, Scouts had got cut off, but when I thought about collective impact, I always think about how the things I do and my behavior impact the things that I love, the people I love. So here are some things that I love. My dog's Daisy and Scout. But so I also want to talk about my work with the City Energy Project around existing buildings. So I've helped Los Angeles go through their benchmarking and policy, or their benchmarking policy. They actually passed an ordinance in 2016 for energy and water efficiency in existing buildings, and I'm helping to do the same thing in San Jose currently. So a little background, this is just a nice picture of Los Angeles and energy use. So a little background, City Energy Projects helps develop benchmarking and energy efficiency policies that are designed to improve the overall performance of the entire existing building stock. Excuse me, I meant existing, not entire. Some are too small to really fall under the ordinance. But so the key idea around energy and benchmarking, benchmarking energy and water use is that you can't manage what you don't measure. So you want to have an idea of what you're using in terms of resources like energy and water in order to optimize your performance. So the three key components are benchmarking, which is measuring and understanding your performance, reporting to either local governments or, like in California, to the state as per the AB 802 state mandate, and then transparency, having at least some of that information be made available to the public. So it's designed to inform, highlight opportunities to save money and energy, and ultimately transform the marketplace. So you can see some older building stocks, pictures of some older building stocks here versus the picture before, which was more of this new design, new construction, green, smart city. So how are we looking at, both ends of the spectrum, this kind of push-pull of sustainability? Because a lot of times we think in terms of being aspirational, being innovative, being at the forefront of technology, but at the other end of the spectrum, you have environmental justice issues like we heard about from Michelle at Liberty Hill, or equity or health issues where we're just looking to remediate, restore, or finally establish safe and just conditions in populations that have been disadvantaged or underserved. So this picture would be kind of, imagine that all of these buildings should have similar energy consumption, but you can see that some are using more energy than others. So what we'd like to do is understand that a large portion of our building stock is going to be here in 2050. So we'd like to kind of have a more equitable distribution of the opportunities there are to save energy and money and other things too. So it's basically, the idea here is that innovative solutions are not sustainable if they're only accessible to a small portion of the population, or only some people can access it. So with this map, I just want to show you a practical application of benchmarking where basically you can see the scores and how they're reflected on the map. So you have higher performers in the green and blues and lower performers in the red and yellows. And again, it's not to shame or burden people with costly upgrades, but to inform, create awareness for opportunities, where opportunities for efficiency exist. And most importantly, we want to understand how to support the people who need help, in this case building owners, to achieve a performance standard that elevates the entire building stock and we don't leave anyone behind. And that's it.